right, coaches. So, not doing my usual voice message today. Doing a video message because I feel like it'd just be a little bit easier to visualize what I'm saying. X's and O's instead of just, me saying it. And, hear me out. Listen to the video, watch the video, and give me some feedback on what you guys think. Because, I just want to get the Rascals a W. And I just feel like these tweaks will help us get a W. Let me know what you guys think, please. So, I'm going to be going over the offense, defense, some things I think we need to do at practice that's going to help the boys out. So, first thing with the offense is, I feel like, with this new formation that we're running, once again, it is kind of constricting us just a tad bit. I was hearing on the sidelines that we got to run between the tackles. And I agree. I think we need to run between the tackles. But I don't think with the formation that we're running that we're going to be able to run anywhere. And it's because of how condensed it is that it allows the defense to surround us. And we don't have anywhere to go. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So, my bad for getting in front of the camera. But what we usually run, what we've been running is a 2 tight end set, right? We got a running back, fullback, and a wing back, right? And let me see, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? And good power formation for sure if we're a power football team. Because, everybody's right there. We got no choice but to run up here. If we do run out to this way, we got to bring the cavalry. And that's one of the problems with the offense is that we have no one out here. The only place we should be running with the offense like this is straight up between the tackles. But we got no pressure there. We have no pull there. And the snap gets there kind of slow. So it's tough. It's really tough. And, I think the offense could work. I do. But just not for our team. We're not aggressive enough. We don't have enough aggressive blockers. But pretty much, let me show you how this causes us to be surrounded. So most teams that we've been running have been running like this 4-4-6-2 look where they got a nose right here, end right there, backer right here, corner, backer, safety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? And pretty much, if you focus on our offense, what you started to find out is, as the game went on, is that we're running to this side, the strong side, right? And when you learn that, what you end up doing is realizing that this guy right here doesn't need to be there because as long as he's on the back side, these two guys can hold it down. They can hold it down. They're really not that outnumbered. In one-on-one situation, hey, we wanted to make a tackle. So what you can do is you could bring this backer over here. And what that ends up causing is an uneven situation for our O-line. Let's face it, the center, during the games, he hasn't been blocking. He hasn't been doing anything. We're going to try to replace him with Josh or Raiden. Hopefully that dude can block. Those dudes are going to come and block. But, yeah, and what ends up happening is, we have 5 guys trying to block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's impossible. They're not going to be able to do it regardless. And what ends up happening is, if 4 of them go to block, because the safety's going to come down. So let's say, hey, you block him, you block him, you block him, you block him. We still got 3 guys unblocked. 2 of them are going to be at the line of scrimmage, damn near, coming to tackle. And we got this fullback to block all 3 of them. It's not a winning situation. It's not going to get us yards. And that's what this formation does. It allows these guys, can't believe I put that C backwards. It allows these guys to freaking be brainless. They don't have to think. This side of the field, they don't have to think. They just run. Coach is telling them, go get the guy with the ball. And that's all they have to do with this formation that we have set up. They don't have to work. They don't have to think. They just go. And that's punishing us, that these backers right here and these cornerback can come down the field freely without anybody touching them. It's tough. And now they got one guy who's going to block. And as you've seen during the game, TJ was getting tackled by multiple people, multiple times. He was getting tackled by 4 to 5 people every time he got the ball. And that's just not a good setup for our team. They're just not aggressive enough. You've got to be a blocking team to run that formation. Unfortunately, we're not a blocking team. But I still think we could go up the tackles. And this is how we're going to do it. Or this is how I think we can do it, okay? We're going to run the spread formation. Real simple. Wing back over here. Wing back over here. Or slot, whatever you want to call him. QB. Receiver. Running back. And yeah, pretty much with teams, like I said, what they like to do with us is they like to go nose and back, nose and back, corner, safety. So what teams are going to come out and line up is like this. And this isn't a real visualization of it. Because I want to make sure I got everything in the camera. But these guys, just like the name says, they're going to be spread out a little bit more. And what that's going to force this coordinator to do is say, am I going to guard these guys or am I not going to guard these guys? Right? And if we come out on the field, line up in our formation, and coach isn't freaking on them, all we need to do is just tell them, run straight, look at the quarterback the whole time. Rome, as soon as you get it, throw it to whoever this running back, wherever the side the running back is. He's going to come down and block this guy. So we're going to block all 3. That's good situation for our linemen. Quick throw it. Boom. Catch it. Go. And we can have Pa or Koa right here. And those guys, they can catch the ball and they can do some damage when they have the ball. And it's a favorable situation for us. And what that's going to do is, the next play, whether they catch it or not, coach is going to tell his backers, hey, we gotta make sure we watch those dudes. And now what we did is, we just turned their 4-4, 6-2 defense into a 4-2-4. A 4-2-5. 5 DBs, 4 linemen, 2 linebackers. Because we spread these guys out, like I said. This is not a great visualization, but these guys are going to be spread out. So these backers are going to have to run to make these plays, right? Anything that's up the field is they're going to have to run to make these plays, right? So then what we have here is favorable situation. I'm going to keep on saying this the whole time for our O-line. Hey, block him. You, block him. Center, I guarantee when the linebacker sees this, they coming straight down the field. Center, you go block him. Plain and simple. Get on your horse, go block his ass. Or better yet, you guys double team him. Either way, center, you go block one of those 2 guys. You go straight up here. 2 people got to go and block in a play, right? We want this weak side backer and this guy to be unblocked. I'm fine with him. I don't think he's going to make it over there in time, and I don't think he's going to be able to tackle TJ. And it's a real simple concept. You run right in between those 2 every time. You guys push and make a fucking hole. Run right in between those 2. And if you're moving fast enough, you can bounce out. But run right up between those 2. These backers, they're going to have to think. And like I say, if they're thinking, they're stinking, man. If we can make those linebackers think, we can beat them. We can beat any team. Because now, they're best athletes. Think about who's playing backer on these teams. Forrest Gump, the white dude. They have their fastest boys playing freaking linebacker for the other team. 24 and 7 were playing linebacker for the Falcons. Come up the field, making every tackle. Right? we're taking them out to play. They gotta run far. They gotta run far. And that's just one simple run. You know what I'm saying? There's another thing we can do out of this formation. Still real simple for the boys. They can still do a simple thing. We can send Pa. They can send him in motion. Hand that ball off to him. Lead block, boom, boom, boom. Once again, favorable situations for the team. Because guess what's going to happen? This guy, if he's going to follow, then guess what? We're running that play again. And instead of him handing it off to Pa, he hands it off to TJ because this guy's chasing him. If he doesn't chase him, guess what? They're weak on this side now. Pa's going to get the ball and run. You know, these are plays that are simple that set up other plays. And I think it'll be much easier for the boys to just get it and throw. We're small, we're not strong, and we're not that fast. And the way you beat teams when you're not, literally, there's no way you guys are just better than them, is by being quick, spreading them out, and being deceptive. We can do all of that stuff with this offense. Real easy, and they're spread out so they're not condensed, making freaking plays on us. You know what I'm saying? We could do something like this. I know Pa's smart enough to do it. Koa can do it too. Motion his ass right here. Fake it here, run there. Dude, these guys are smart enough, and motion's not that complex. Teams running against us all the time. Just tell the dude, come on. Come on. Get away with what you can. Come on. Motion his ass over there, fake this way, fake that way. There's a lot of things we can run out of the spread that can get the playmakers the ball in their hands, and that can help out our boys. Because we want to get, like I say all the time, favorable matchups with the O-line blocking the D-line. So yeah, that's really it. Last thing I'll show is just running it to the other side. Same thing. Backers out here. Far away from the play. Far away from the freaking play. Yeah. Same freaking thing. We can motion his ass out of there. Run it straight up here. He'll be over here. Run it straight up here. Favorable matchups. Boom. Boom. I'm down for this one-on-one. You go block that guy right there. Backside backer. I'm down for the one-on-one. TJ can beat him. You know what I'm saying? Let's just... It's not that hard. We can get our boys some opportunities on offense. Now for defense, I don't think we should change anything as far as the 6-2. I think we should keep it the same, but I just think there's some positions that we should change. And for the most part, I think it's just we got some people in the wrong spots. Yeah, so we're going to have corner, and bada boom, bada bing. You know what? Actually, I forgot one last thing. I don't know if I said this. I'm going to say it again if I did. The last thing with this formation is it allows our rotational guys to get in without interfering or messing anything up. Too many times have we had the freaking ball and we've had to put rotational guys in and they just didn't do enough. You know what I'm saying? Now we can put them on the outside. And think about it. We can have somebody like Nick on the outside. We could put Dominic on this side. And listen, we keep the corners out here simply by throwing these dudes a pass. Nick could kind of catch. Dominic could kind of catch. Who cares? We got nothing to lose. Send one of them out on a route one play and throw them the freaking ball. So now coach has to say, make sure you stay on that guy. As long as we get the corners and those backers occupied, this offense, we could just run right up here all freaking day. And it will work all freaking day. Promise you. Promise you. That's really the key. And we could put, like I said, rotational guys in here. Ezra, Dom, Donovan, Chance, sometimes Jackson. You know, we could put them at receiver and we can have them get up the field. Throw the ball to them. What do we got to lose? Maybe one of them might catch it. I mean, how many plays have we wasted on a fumbled snap? Why can't we try to throw it one time? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we got to lose? So yeah, that's that for offense. Now for the defense, like I was saying, I don't think we need to change anything, but I do think that some positions need to change. Number one position that needs to be changed, in my opinion, Cohen needs to be safety. We keep him at corner. He makes good plays, and any smart coach is going to say don't run over there. And now Cohen's missing out on 80% of the defensive snaps because he's at corner. He can't go make any plays. Keep him at safety so he can go left or right and make a freaking play. I think that's the best bet for Cohen. Jackson needs to be one of the corners. He needs to be one of the corners. He's done it in scrimmages. He makes tackles. He's made one of the times I think he had the most tackles during a game. He knows how to play. For some reason, he keeps outside contained. He needs to be one of the corners. I think he needs to be starting, truthfully. For my backers, truthfully, right now, I think it should be Joshy and TJ. Joshy sees the ball. He goes and gets the ball. He knows how to tackle. He's ready to tackle, and I think put him on the O-line. When we play the Falcons, they're much bigger than the dude. I mean, how do we expect him to make plays when the guy is freaking 30, 40 pounds bigger than him? Joshy needs to be able to make open field tackles, and he's good at that. We take that away from him when we put him on the line. For my nose tackles, truthfully, I think we need to keep Keenan away from the inside. Once again, it's kind of like a Joshy situation. Keenan's aggressive, but he's small, man. He's going to get pushed around. We didn't have Jaden today, but we need Jaden right here, and we need Legend on the other inside for sure. I think that's going to be our best bet. Next to them, I say we put Keen and Josh. Big Josh. On the outside, Kaysen. Kaysen is our most aggressive guy. He is our hardest hitter. He's the rock. We need to keep him. We need to get him as close to the ball as possible. I say if we keep him on the outside, they're gonna have to pick their poison. Paul's been playing lights out DN. Kaysen, he makes tackles. Get him on the outside. That's where these guys are running. Let's go make a freaking tackle. Get him on the outside and let's go make a tackle. And one of this other corner, I mean, that could either be Easton or Rome. Easton, Rome, or Nick. I feel like we're wasting Nick on the D-line. He didn't even try to tackle anybody. He didn't even try. I mean, he did try on a couple plays where he was chasing people down, but I tell you guys that shit, man. He likes to chase people down. He doesn't like to tackle them head up, but D-line's not for him, man. He was just patty caking around. We got to get him off the D-line, man. We got to get him open field. Go make a tackle, Nick. Let's go. But yeah, this is what I think starting defense should be. Yeah, feel like these two guys on the outside, Kaysen doesn't fuck around, man. He's going to be mean out there. We need somebody to set the edge. Like I said earlier, they put their best players on defense on the edge. We need to have our most physical guys right there. Put them right there. Joshy, he's down to make tackles. Go make those tackles. Same with TJ. We need to work on TJ and his tackling for sure. But yeah, as far as the defense goes, I think this is good. I don't really think we need to switch the formation, but I do think, like I said, we need to move some people around so they could be in better position and make plays. And keep the rotation guys from the inside. We need Legend and Jaden there to clog shit up. Josh and Keen, we need them. They're gonna try harder than the rotational guys right now. And like I said, why put them in there to get pushed around and make them hate football? Get them outside. They don't want to block. Put them outside. Go block. Go run for a pass. Hey, you might get it. Who knows? Next thing, some things I feel like we need to do in practice. Number one, we need to do pursuit drills instead of any other sprints. Pursuit drills for the rest of practice. These guys take horrible angles. We're not teaching them enough how to take angles. In fact, it seems like we just letting them run around. We gotta teach these dudes how to take an angle. Pursuit drills every practice, for sure. For our outside guys, so our ends, our backers, our corners. We need to run a drill, simple like this, that we were doing the other day. That's gonna help them out. Receiver, corner, running back. Put some cones right here. Cones right here, cones right here. You come around this corner, beat the block, get outside, make a tackle. And we just need to have them keep on doing that. Understand, you go outside to make the tackle. If he goes inside, you did your job. But we still want you to go and make a play. Keenan was just coming up the field, just running. Finally, he goes up the field, but now he's just looking at the guy run. No, we want you to get up the field, but we still want you to make a play. So, definitely think we need to have a drill like this with the boys where they're going outside and they're making tackles on the outside. Because, then when you do this exact same drill, then we need to do this exact same drill with the linebackers. Have two sides. Running back. Gotta get outside one of these two cones. Go. You take the angle, meet him there. Take the angle you need to take. You get outside these cones, you take the angle you need to take to tackle him. Let's get these guys in game situations with our drills. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need more game situations, and they need to be tackling in every drill we're doing. If it's not freaking, cardio, we need to be tackling. Because the boys can't tackle at all, man. How many times could they have made a play today and just, they have no idea how to tackle? Every drill needs to include some tackling. Whether it's a person or a bag, they need to be hitting it. Offense, they need to get the ball and run and try to duck and dodge defenders. We are killing the offense by not allowing them to play anybody. They play Casper the Ghost. They play maybe 4 linemen. They get in the game, and then we're wondering why they're not getting their ass up the field. They have never had... They only get to do this once a week, and that's on Saturday, and that's play 11 players. We're killing them. We got to find a way to get the offense and the defense some reps that are game simulation. The 5-on-5s that we do, they're cool, but it's not how a game is at all. It's not a game time situation. We need to figure it out. And we need to be, like I said, we need to be tackling in every drill that we do. There's no reason why we can't. I mean, the boys can't tackle. And it's because they don't tackle. It's quite frankly, that's it. It's just that. They just don't tackle enough. And now, when they get out in the game, we're expecting them to tackle kids. I mean, these kids are barely giving them moves, and our boys have no idea how to break down and make a tackle because they don't do it. We have to implement you getting tackled or you tackling somebody in a drill, every drill. Otherwise, we're just out there running around pretty much for practice. We're just running around pretending. And we got to get real with the boys. They got to know how to... They gotta know who they're playing against. You know, they gotta know They got to know how to do two things: block and tackle. That's what gets you paid. If you can block it, you can tackle. Come on, man. Like that, we're killing them with not enough open field blocking, open field tackling. Now they get in the game and they have to do things they've never done. That's not how the game should be. The game should be a whole bunch of things you've done. That's how you get comfortable. It shouldn't be, damn, I don't know anything that, like, what? They're coming this way. They're coming. I've never even seen nothing like this. So yeah, it's just my little thing. And yeah, guys, sorry I made this long ass video, but man, I was just itching after that game. I had so much shit I needed to say. I needed to just get it out. So let me know what you guys think.